And I'm away. I'm playing Boise, and I'm the away team. So far, not looking great. And I've already got 3 losses this season, so I can't lose anymore if I want to get a good job by the end of the year. Both. Let's see here. That's hilarious. Go ahead and play this so I can get it out the way before the weekend starts. It gets irritating sometimes because, like, there are just certain days that I just don't want to play. But I have to, because if I don't, then he's just going to push it and the game's going to be simmed, and more than likely I'm going to lose. Yes. Yes, and that's when I turned down the difficulty. I've already done it once. I did it last night. I know. And it's raining. Of course it's fucking raining. Oh my god. Okay. It's never hard for the computer when it's raining. And it's not like just a light pour. No, it's coming down.
As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the UNLV Rebels, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Rebels will put total leather and we'll get started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Boise State's offense will have first crack at this one. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
How?
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him.
I had him 18 yards. It was 3rd and 18. 3rd and 18.
Guys, let's take just a minute and talk about Boise State.
Oh.
Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a
I see now I'm about to overcome a lot of BS in this
big
one.
4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
And the Broncos line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up.
Oh, come.
Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back that gets better as the game goes on.
Oh.
Going for the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
Near the goal line, everybody thinks more physical, bigger bodies. They're going to run the ball up the middle. How about this offense? Gives them a little change up, gets the ball on the perimeter right now, fools the defense, and they get in for the touchdown.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the UNLV Rebels offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David, with the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop him. And it just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. You're like, sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think
I forgot to change to my custom playbook.
If you've got 2 guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. One of those plays you know can get
No.
you first downs,
Luckily, it's
get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big.
My playbook is a modified version of this playbook, so I still know some plays.
To throw, it's Calandria. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. All right, guys, let's chat a little UNLV. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Direct snap. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that and start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Trying play action. Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping them up and getting to the ground.
throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Well, they execute the in route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Decent type of turnover.
Looking to throw at St. Clair. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
On the run, it's Bates. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
On third down, he drops the throw. Makes the catch. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Broncos send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week.
And that is a huge play in terms of field position. Nice job by the punter. And how about the Gunners getting downfield to down that ball?
They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And
what the hell?
A big hit there forces second down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Give to the running back. Gives him some room to operate as he rumbles ahead for 6 out to the 15-yard line. The blue turf rumbling on this third down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. From the gun, wants to pass.
Come on, hold on to the ball.
All over him, knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Rebels line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catches signaled for and made. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Takes a handoff. It's Bates. Runs through the tackle. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Broncos really need to keep this drive alive on third down.
Shit.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, hitting them deep in their own territory. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. The give on the inside. Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
Such a good episode.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far.
Nothing.
lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Back to throw, it's Calandria.
Why did he
quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Let's talk for just a minute here about UNLV. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back, a guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
All right, guys, let's chat a little UNLV. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line. And getting a 3-star guy like this can really help them at this level.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this 3-star offensive lineman who was very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
Catch in the middle, it's Gums. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him.
He's unallowed.
Last completion
He's
is a good
unallowed.
example of it.
Let it go. He's unallowed. He's not. No.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Let's talk for just a minute here about UNLV. I'm sure you guys saw a great pickup in the backfield. 3-star running back gave a verbal last week. And getting good talent like this is really what programs at this level need to thrive on.
It's pivotal, Reese.
Do I
And
not
now
have
you
my
got
jumbo
a big
package?
commitment at the running back spot with those 3 stars, and now you start to build a class around him. Get everybody else excited. This is how you build a program.
I'm going to have to do something.
The Rebels have it with a 1st and goal. Marches ahead.
He got that. Come on.
They didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to...
Sneaks it in.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he did get that extra point through.
Like, did that almost not go in?
No problem.
That was the first time I seen that.
Relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. They finished the deal with the quarterback sneak. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Looking to throw, it's St. Clair. Throws to the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Back up now, here's 2nd and long. Power football with the run. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Back to pass on second down. Fakes the grab. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
On third and short, the power line here. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Broncos will call on their punt team. Hunt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. Rebels offense is back on the field. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
They won't.
This offense will snap it from the 42.
That's always how Star Trek does. It's one of those one-off
back to throw. It's Calandria.
Episodes.
Looking to the big tight end. And it's in.
Kind of hoping Gum, being my best receiver, would be able to hold on to that.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this, this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big game for the offense.
Now from inside the red zone.
Why'd you jump?
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
But I tell you what, when you drop back and you know you got that slot work in the middle of the field and you know how fast he is, you just wait for him to come open, throw that strike, and you know he'll take care of the rest. Nice throw, nice catch.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's on target.
Come on, dude.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And this offense, they don't want a field goal. You can tell they want a touchdown. They want points. Fourth down, going for it. And how about the QB, man? How about the poise? Dropping back to throw the football. Nah, it's not open. Nothing there I don't feel comfortable with. But he absolutely pulls the trigger, makes the decision, tucks it.
Yeah, and I already knew the computer's going to pull some BS. No shit. Damn. Where's that? Not having my custom
Defense
playbook
rose up
is
deep in its
fucking
own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Dropping back, it's Calandria.
Did he just not block? So did he just didn't block? What is that? Look, the center is getting that guy. He's just like, oh yeah. Oh my God.
Great in the great situations on the 3rd downs, goal line situations like this, when you need to get a few stops, putting a few stops together, even though you gave up a long drive to get down there.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal.
Especially in the rain. And it's like shaking like a motherfucker. No, I'm not.
Oh, and he missed it. No good. And here in the 2nd quarter, we remain all knotted up.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
From the gun, the running back has it. And the run goes nowhere, and that'll send us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise.
And the Broncos will kick it away to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense.
We are going to slow.
First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth.
Oh, he's got some space. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. 1st down here for the offense. They'll ride Davis here. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations.
Does it rain like this in Boise, Idaho?
This is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front.
I should have went for X. Because dude was barreling down on me so quick, I didn't have enough time to like read that out.
The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
To the air, it's Calandria. Fires to the wideout. Couldn't quite haul it in.
I have to realize that it's raining and my people are not as fast.
Will send off the punt unit.
Because of the rain.
He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line.
No, it has never rained like this in any game that I've ever played in. But it just so happens to do this when I'm playing ranked 24 Boise State.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size.
I almost feel like this game should have been delayed just because of the rain.
QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Finding open areas. He's really close to that 1st down.
But isn't this the type of rain that you feel like it should be a thunderstorm along with it?
I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to.
No lighting. Not one.
They better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. Got their
Nope.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
This is all defense.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking we're going to use our speed to our advantage, and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this first down on 3rd and short.
Okay.
How about the defense?
Okay,
Home.
one good thing about me not having my modded playbook is that I do have way more option plays available to me in this playbook.
And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a
Which
drive.
I think is probably the main way I'm going to be able to move this ball.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, and go on to the next play.
What the hell was
And he
that?
never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Grab near the marker, it's Lions. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what you saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the backfield.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap. Try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused.
What the fuck? That is like, why did he throw it like that?
Managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
No, he was going for the tight end, and he threw it straight up the middle and not like.
Another route to occupy the safety and take him away. There was nothing there that time. That's just way too easy of an interception for him.
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense.
I tell you,
It
this is
has
going to be
been a
some BS in this
complete
drive.
uphill struggle for both of
Yep.
these offenses.
Yep.
Turning it on. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed. And he showed some of it there.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now
This
you're
is one of
seeing it on
those
the
drives
option
where the
here.
computer
Great job by the
advances the
quarterback.
score.
Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice.
Oh, come on!
Once he's out in the open field, he shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop.
Come on! I shedded that block.
31, they'll give him 6 on the play.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to get this offensive line.
Unleashes one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Broncos will punt this one away.
Actually, I'm 100% surprised that my corner didn't get in front of that ball.
Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Rebels offense is back on the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
And I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Finds his tight end. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
They go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Quickly to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down line. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football.
Oh, that is such a good play.
So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Finds a tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on third down. To the ground to try to move the chains. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
The RPO game works really well for this offense because the running back is very patient. It's a bit of a delayed handoff, but he's very good at finding the creases and finding the lanes and then putting his foot in the ground.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
No, I pressed that button well before you even said anything.
To the air, it's Calandria.
The animation was just already.
That's
one of the main things that I hate about this game is that it's purely animation based. So if the animation has already been dialed up, like there's nothing I can do. This is a long shot.
Rumbling on this third down attempt as the Bronco fans.
I'm not, but like I said, this is a long shot.
Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
Damn it!
That pass not close.
Got him right over the middle.
Trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt.
Of course.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Bringing the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
And the Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long.
Got him.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Good.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Field position.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the
As long as I'm getting a profit. Biggest thing.
And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. He'll try to throw and pick up the
Come on! And it's open!
Well, I love the play call by the defense there on 4th down. They were expecting pass. They didn't decide to just lay back and play zone coverage. They were going to dial up the pressure. They bring the blitz, and they just overwhelm the offensive line and anyone else trying to protect that quarterback. He had no shot.
Off play action on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Anderson. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
The play action fake.
Come on.
Moving.
Oh, they fucking me on this one.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting the 4th quarter, 1-possession games. QB drops back and makes these first downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy in front of us.
Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Dropping back, it's St. Clair. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now
they never give those to me.
4th down. The Broncos will line up to punt it away.
Number 61 in punt formation to kick it away.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Finds his man, it's Lyons. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Lost a throw on 1st down.
Why did you drop that?
Took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And I'm going to be really curious to watch this offense
Granted,
and see how much faith and trust they have in themselves and the weather, right? Like, it's passing situation. It's a 2-minute situation. You practice spreading this ball all over the field. Can you do that? Because this is not ideal weather, and you can't make a mistake here.
They're dealing with a second and
Here's my play, Patrick.
He wants to throw it again. He wants to go deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
3rd and long. Defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get two-handed.
Don't have
pressure,
a lot of momentum.
Pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
Moves around to clear up the vision. Finds a little space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to throw. It's Calandria. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. That's caught. It's Irvin. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is
he has the ability to throw on the
he's
run.
on the run, and he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Took care of it himself. The stop is made.
Yeah, now run it. I'm running it. Yeah. Now they're gonna try to like stop the clock.
The Rebels, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down.
If I can line it up.
We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. Now third.
I think the better move is for me to do
yardage to cover here. Looking for room. It's Barfield.
Hey, he got a touchdown.
And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Well, it's a great job executing by the offense to get that touchdown. I think you kick the extra point right now, make it a 7-point game with only seconds to go.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
That's possible.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They march 79 yards on the drive.
So this is what I hate about the computer on drives like this. Watch him have a crap ton of injuries. Like the computer's gonna make my team and his team have like a crap ton of injuries. That's gonna stop the clock.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Boise State ready to send out that offense. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots.
Yeah, I got lucky
beyond
on
the
that play.
first down marker, so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Throws for the tight
Yeah.
end. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
and this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't complete this 3rd and long.
He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
I recall that.
He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can.
No gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
Oh, come on!
The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Time is not on their side right now. They can't afford too many more incompletions like that. They need to come up with some connections, and they've got to score points. They've got to get this passing game going now.
Pressure coming. He's got him. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down.
I'm good, babe. I'm good, babe.
Trailing by a
Tiffany came in
touchdown,
asking if I was
this
okay.
4th down opportunity is gargantuan.
Time out.
Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He wants a big play here late.
Oh! I know it's a turnover down, but I would have loved to have the interception. Victory formation.
Late in the game, trailing by only 1 possession on 4th down. It looked
I'll
like
take
there
that.
was a window to put
I'll take that.
football in, to get the catch, keep the drive going.
Oh.
Quarterback as an inactive
I hate these
pass.
games.
It falls incomplete, and that is probably going to do it.
They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different
For
goals.
the 2nd year in a row,
Getting to a goal
UNLV
is
is
always
the
sweet,
rank
and this team's
killers.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent, looking ahead to next season. But that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how